Overfishing throughout the world is one of the largest threats to our oceans and their inhabitants. Overfishing also affects people indirectly, above all in developing countries, where many people rely on fishing for their livelihood. Daily, tons of fish are hauled out of the sea. Unfortunately, this is much more than can be naturally replenished, a real plundering of the world's oceans. There is plenty of fish in the sea. This is an expression which means that there is an abundance of supply, but this is far from the truth. At the current rate of fishing, by 2048, there will be no more seafood in our oceans. This is a very harrowing prediction, and it's not very far away. We are consuming our planet's resources at an alarming rate. Some of our consumption is to satisfy a desire for a particular food, even though the repercussions of these actions can be shocking. Unfortunately, fisheries and aquaculture are wreaking havoc on the oceans. On a global scale, we have enough fishing capacity to cover at least 4 Earth-like planets. Bottom trawling is the ocean equivalent of clear-cutting a forest. Ships drag huge, heavy nets held open by doors, many of which weigh several tons each, over the seafloor to catch fish that dwell near the bottom of the ocean. In the process, they destroy everything else, including deep-sea coral and sponges, and other sensitive seafloor life. In just 55 years, humans have managed to wipe out 90% of the ocean's top predators. These animals like sharks, bluefin tuna, swordfish, marlin, and king mackerel. The depletion of these top predator species can cause a shift in entire ocean ecosystems where commercially valuable fish are replaced by smaller, plankton-feeding fish. This century may even see bumper crops of jellyfish replacing the fish consumed by humans. After depleting the most valuable fish, the apex of predators and large fish such as bluefin tuna, the next step is moving down the food chain. This means going after typically smaller species and fishing in different locations of the ocean. The term for non-targeted animals that end up caught is bycatch. Many animals like turtles, dolphins, sharks, and various seabirds get caught on fishing lines or pulled up by nets tossed back into the sea, often dead or dying. In the 1990s, a huge boycott led to the Tuna Safe label on tuna cans, which implied that the nets used to catch the tuna were fitted with holes to let dolphins escape. However, Dolphin Safe does not imply sustainable or responsible, and the issue of bycatch is ongoing. Overfishing has been documented since the early 1800s, when humans took out select whale populations in search of blubber for lamp oil. By the mid-1900s, Atlantic cod, herring, and California sardines were harvested to the brink of extinction. This depletion reached catastrophic levels by the late 20th century. By 1989, when about 90 million metric tons of catch were taken from the ocean, the industry had hit its high water mark, and yields have declined or stagnated ever since. As if technology-advanced ships weren't the only reason fisheries are capable of overfishing, many governments provide subsidies to fisheries. According to a 2010 study by Oceana, overfishing subsidies total an estimated $16 billion annually, which is equivalent to roughly 25% of the value of the world fish catch. Overfishing is a problem that is threatening not only many people's livelihood, but also our oceans as a whole. Overfishing causes a chain reaction that could result in the extinction of many different species, many that are not even targeted for fishing. At the current rate of fishing, in just 31 years, all of the main targeted fish will be extinct. If you want to make a difference and not be a bystander to one of the most threatening problems in our world today, there are many ways to help. Something everyone can do is to do your own research and spread the word, and buy fish that is labeled ocean safe.